Hi everybody, my name is Leslie Jimenez, museum educator here at the Museum of Latin American Art, and today we're going to teach you how to make 3D landscapes inspired by Alexandra Arechea, exhibiting here at the Museum of Latin American Art until spring 2024. To complete this project, you'll need 4 basic materials. 1 are your oil pastels, 2 your paper napkins to help blend your oil pastels, 3 a pair of scissors to help cut your paper, and 4 a wide sheet of white paper. Since we're working with oil pastels this time, we're going to move forward with our watercolor paper. Step 1, you're going to fold your paper into thirds like this. Now don't be too concerned if your thirds don't look exactly the same. Try your best. And step 2 is to cut your paper diagonally, as so, to form your foreground, middle ground, and your background. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can cut the stair step method. You're going to count out the panels on your sheet of paper. We have 1, 2, 3, and then you're going to grab your scissors and you're going to cut down the creases of your paper to create your foreground, middle ground, and your background. And I'm cutting down the first crease of my paper, cutting here, and I'm going to cut here. I'm cutting in any kind of pattern to form out my foreground. I'm connecting my cut on the crease to the cut on the edge. And to create my middle ground, I'm taking the same approach. I'm going to cut down my crease, and I'm going to do it at a higher elevation than my foreground. Now over here on this edge, I'm going to take a different approach, and I'm going to cut in a semicircle, connecting this to the cut on the crease. And I'm cutting until I finish and go to the other side of my paper. And when you're finished, you have your foreground, your middle ground, and your background all in one. Step 3, you're going to add color to your background, your middle ground, and your foreground using your oil pastels. So I'm taking my blue oil pastel and I'm applying blue to my ocean below in my foreground. For my 3D landscape, I'm going to make an image of a whale in the ocean under a beautiful blue sky. I'm going to paint in my blue sky. You can go in and add finer details to your background, your middle ground, and your foreground. With my napkin, I'm blending in the white oil pastel and the blue oil pastel to give the illusion of a cloud. As you begin to finish up, you can add finer details to your foreground to give the proper illusion of something that's closer to you. For example, I'm going to take my red oil pastel and draw some sea stars. I'm going to draw some fishes with some yellow at the bottom. I'm going to add some anemones and other kind of creatures that I imagine are in the sea. And with my napkin, I'm blending in the black and white to create gray and further define the shape of my beautiful whale. And just like that, you've created your 3D landscape that incorporates a foreground, a middle ground, and your background. Once you're finished, you can take your 3D landscape, set it in front of you, and take a look as you analyze what you put in your foreground, on your middle ground, and your background. Your drawing, your painting almost becomes a sculptural piece of work too. We hope you had fun making this 3D landscape project, and we hope that you can join us next time for our monthly children's art workshops that happens on the first or second Sunday of each month. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.